ladies, I think it's time we have a serious conversation about you. You need to know that sometimes we actually are the problem in our relationship. Take that robe off, it was making me hot. For starters, I think you need to make sure you have a clear definition of what your definition of a good man is. The simple reasons that being, otherwise, what are you looking for? And how do you know when you have said good man according to what your definition is? For example, maybe you like you a good old street dude. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody got their preference, right? But if your definition of a good man or a street dude might be, maybe he ain't selling crack. Maybe he just selling weed, Maybe he don't beat you, but he might call you a couple bitches and hoes. I don't know. You got your definition right. You think that you're a good woman, and you have this man. If the man is not meeting your expectations to what a good man is, you need to reevaluate yourself, because I guarantee you are probably ruining that relationship. T, what do you mean? For example, you have a man who likes to communicate. He has absolutely no issue telling you how he feels about you, what he needs from you, any of that, what he requires, what's his love language. He has no issue telling you, you are not meeting those expectations that I need for me. However, when he tells you, you say he's being mean. Or when he tells you, you think he doesn't love you. Why would he say those things about me? I do X, Y, and Z. That's definitely not what he said. He told you what he needs from you. Just like you should be telling him what you need from him. If you don't like what you're not used to, let that man go. Stop wasting his time. Go find what it is that you really want. You can't sit here and make that man feel like shit. Make him feel like he's not appreciated or valued because you can't take constructive criticism. Or maybe you're feeling hurt because there is some truth to what that man is saying. And I mean, how dare he call you out? The audacity he must actually have to be telling you that you are not everything that you thought you was. If you only have coochie to offer, baby girl, you ain't got much. And a man that does not feel appreciated and valued, he gonna go somewhere else where he do. Suggesting, get some help. Really look into yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with not being ready right now. The problem is when you do not want to own your faults in a relationship and are willing to fix them for said partner. Stop being mad and go get some help, please. Because blaming him is just as old as you. And I also want to point out the obvious. If you have nothing to offer but some coochie, you really don't have much going on. Let's face it, the older we get as women, our minds need to be stimulated more than our for stuff to even get started. And sometimes this is the case with men. So if he wants to feel appreciated and valued, he wants you to let him know that you value and appreciate him. Giving him coochie that he get all the time, that's not, that ain't it. If he's always thinking about you, always thinking about taking trips, always buying things, always doing all the things that work for you, why do you not think he wants to hear, babe, I really appreciate you. Babe, I'm so glad that you thought about me today when you were out and you saw those flowers because roses are my favorite. Or lilies are my favorite. Or purple's my favorite color. Don't you like to hear that shit? So why do you not think your man wants to hear that? Babe, I'm so proud of you. You make me so happy. But you want this man to go above and beyond for you, and the only feedback you give into the relationship is some coochie. Girl, I am not a relationship expert. Clearly, I ain't had a successful one yet. But what I have learned in the past from my relationships is the fault that I played in said relationship. It's not always just the other party. And as we get older, we have to be mature enough to understand that, accept it, and work on it. So we can be better individuals and we can be better partners for the next person or whoever it is you may end up with. I'm not telling you this to be a bitch. But if bitch resonates with you, I can do that too. I'm just saying we have got to stop turning these good men, the 3 we got left in the world, completely off. That they just like, F you, your mama, and your cousin too. Because y'all don't know what the hell y'all want. You claim you want this, you get it, and then you're acting like I'm that. We got to cut that shit out, man. That's not okay. What they say, if you know better, You do better? Well, if you didn't know, now you know. Sis, please do better. And please surround yourself with friends who are going to hold you accountable as well. Like, go to a friend that's going to tell you, girl, absolutely not. You are messing up big time with this man. Not the ones that's going to call to you and be like, yeah, girl, he fucked up. Why would he tell you that you can't be out there flirting and doing all this stuff with men? He crazy as hell trying to control you. Let them go. Take them to the dump. We don't need them kind of friends. Well, the real friends, please step forward. Stop feeding into your homegirl's bullshit. Tell her what it is. Tell her to get her shit together. Refer her to a life coach. Refer her to a therapist. Refer her to Jesus. My point is, we need to do better in order to maintain these healthy relationships that are absolutely capable. And it starts at home with you. And another thing, stop allowing social media to have you fucked up in the head.